Good morning, good morning, good morning, students. Those out there in the YouTube world, this is your one and only, your favorite professor, Tara N. Harper. Almost, but we still in progress with that. Dr. Tara N. Okay, so we're talking about the RHIA exam, the RHIT exam. My short little testimony. I've taken the exam times before, but I was also battling uh, breast cancer and going through chemo and everything. So I lost all my hair. By the glory of God, I got it all back. But it was hard for me to try to exam with chemo brain and stuff like that. So, as out of honesty, I'm teaching you as well as I'm teaching myself. I know the information because I've been teaching health information, which is billing and coding, but I'm teaching you as I teach myself, and we're going to all win and do this together. Okay. Today is December 7, 2020. I'm going to be doing random videos uh, for the RHIA, RHIT. I'm going to also do some random videos for the CCS as well. And the reason why I say that is because I'm a dialysis patient. And so I have dialysis in another 15 or 20 minutes. I'm going to try to make this as short as I can before my nurse calls me. But anyway, I don't want to really host a class per se. I'm going to do the videos ahead of time so that you all would review the videos first. Then any questions that you have of me when I do set up a time and I'm feeling good, which will more than likely be, I don't know, maybe on a Sunday or something like that when everybody's free from work and whatever, if you can. Uh, then we could talk about it then. I think I like it better that way. Or you can just basically email me. My email is T as in Tom, H as in Harry, C as in cat, O as in Oscar, D as in David, THCOD at hotmail.com. That's THCOD at hotmail.com. If you put in the subject heading when you email me, just say RHIA or RHIT YouTube and comma, whatever your first name is. And that way I'll be apt to open up your email. Now, for some folks whose email may fall into my spam or my junk folder, text me. I do teach other people. I am a college professor, but if you text me, you're in my face and I will respond. And that number is 281-723-4762. That's 281-723-4762. And if you say, Miss Harper, I emailed you, I didn't get a response, it's probably because it fell into spam or junk mail, and I didn't know, sweetheart. Charge it to my head and not to my heart. I didn't know. But if you text me and tell me you did, I'll look for it. And then if I don't see it, I'll ask you to resend it to me again. Okay? All right. So here are some materials I want you all to get. And I think I've had a video to discuss this. The RHIA, the RHIT for the study guide, Dr. Carla Tyson Howard. This is a very good comprehensive book to understand, in my opinion. I've had the study guide from AHIMA. I've had theirs. It's pretty good. But when you now this is a 2015-2016 edition. And it's does it have like a third edition or anything like that? Okay, this is second edition. This is second edition. She does have a first edition. It's white with blue and black writing on it. I have that book, but it's it's in boxes. And my husband will have to find it. But I do have that book and this book. I find her book to be very comprehensible because it comes with notes in the front before you proceed to do questions, short-term notes. And these should be notes that you should already have known through your studies of the HIM classes. We can go over that. Now I'll explain to you how I'm going to be doing that. Now this one is the professional review guide for the RHIA and RHIT. This is a 2015 edition. And I think this comes from AHIMA. No, this is a Cengage book. Okay, well, anyway, it's made by Patricia Schoening. This is a 2015 edition. So if you all want to take a peek and get that book, I will be using that. From my past experiences of taking the RHIA exams times before, we're not gonna worry about how many times before, and it's not a hard test. Let me explain that. Some of the additions of the study guides are pretty much the same. They just edited and add some things to update for that current year. So as we speak, we're really in the 2021 edition of the test and learning, meaning that when you get ready to take the exam, everything from November 1st, 2020 is valid up until October 31st, 2021. Okay, that's how that year works. And they do that because for the RHIT, there's a lot more coding on the exam than it is for the RHIA. I would advise, and I really would admonish the people that's taking the coding exam, if you would get this book. This right here will help you pass. This is a CCA, administrative assistant, but it's a little different. And I think, yeah, it even comes with a CD. I bought it used, and it comes with a CD that you can practice your mock test. These other two books as well, they do not come with a CD. I think, not to my knowledge, I don't have a CD in the back of this book, but it does come with some mock exams. I think Dr. Tyson Howard's book came with a scratch off type thingy. And, so it comes with a scratch off companion, and you can download that on your computer and practice doing the mock exams on that. My best advice for you guys that's taking the RHIA, the RHIT, the CCS, the CPC. I do have a study guide of the CPC. Let me find it. Hold on just a minute. Let's see. Is this it? No. Is this it? No. Give me a minute. Okay, I found it. Those that's taking the CPC exam, get you a study guide. They have mock questions in the back for you to do, and the answers and everything. They have mock questions in the front. And then I'm going to break down further how these work, how these operate. Okay. Now, the CPC to me is a bit more palatable to take before you take the CCS. That's been my advice from my colleagues. And so I've been teaching this. And so once you get your CPC, then it'll help prepare you to get your CCS. Okay. So that's what you need to do. On the RHIA and the RHIT exam, of course, you're going to need your books. Now, I am what you call a book lover. Okay, I love books. I love books. I cherish my books. Okay, I cherish my books. Most folks don't see a thing to cherish, but I cherish my books. I do. I don't care how old they are. I love my books. But anyway, this is this is the 5th edition of the Health Information Management book by Abdahak, and then Alex Mary Alice Hankin. Now, the one I have is from 2003, 2004. It's a deep forest green book. So this was a little bit more up to date, and I think they have another one that's a little bit more up to date. I also have other books, reference books. These are my reference books that I like to pull on and study. You may want to get yourself one of these books, and this is made by a popular author. This is made by Nanette Sales. A lot of her questions are in the study guide. You may want to get you some of these books to go into depth. And so I will be lecturing from a lot of these books so that you can get a clear understanding, a clear rationale of understanding of how and why you think the way you do and how you're supposed to view your question. This right here is by Miranda Johns. She's another popular person that's in the study guides and on the test. Her questions come from the study guides and also on the test. So it doesn't hurt to have study guides. And remember, I get a lot of these books. They're a little bit dated, not a whole lot, but they are very helpful to understand what you need to know. I get my books from Bookstop. Half price books. There you go. Half price books, because a lot of times you'll find these precious books. They're a diamond in the rough. You'll find these precious books in half price books, places like that, because people, I don't know, either they passed away or they no longer needed them, or whatever the case may be. You may also, I'm not sure if the libraries are open. Due to COVID, I'm not sure how. Maybe you can check out the books and go pick them up. I don't know what the process is in the library these days. If you go to your campus library, be it TSU, be it Texas State University, Florida Technical, something like that, wherever the schools to have and sponsor these programs, they may have it in their own public system library within the school library of the campus. They may have it. Even doesn't hurt if you attend Houston Community College. That's where I teach. That's where Dr. Carla Tyson teaches at Houston Community College. I teach on the non-credited side. I teach on the continuing education. So I teach medical business office professional there. I teach the basics of what you need to know. Okay, so this is another book here. This is also by Miranda Johns. So again, if you want to check out her books and get them, you can check out these books. And I bought this used. Let's see, how much was it? I forgot how much I paid for these books. Maybe they were like $20 or $30. It's better than the real price of $200 and $250. So it's a very good investment. I do not like giving my books away. I don't give my books away. I made a mistake giving someone my books, and they threw my books in the trash. That's a whole nother conversation. My heart was really broken when I found out. So it makes me very leery to let people borrow my stuff. Okay, it makes it very leery for me, and I will never do that again. At least for that person, because I cherish my books, and I wouldn't dare throw away something that does not belong to me. I think that's all the reference materials that I have. What I would like for you all to do, and what we're going to do is I'm going to go through domain one, because there's about, I thought a long time ago there was 6 domains for the test, but someone, a colleague of mine or someone was telling me there's 5 domains. So let me read off what the subheadings are per domain. Okay. So let's see, 1, 2. Okay. Okay, so domain 1 is worth 20%, and it is health data management. Domain 2 is health statistics and research support. Domain 3 is information technology and systems, which is another 20%. So health statistics and research support, that's 11%. The first domain is worth 20%. So everything is broken down in percentages per domain, and it all should equal up to 100 at the end. Domain 3 is 20%, information technology and systems. Domain 4 is organization and management. That's 30%. That's a huge number. Privacy, security, and confidentiality is 13%. Legal and regulatory standards is 6%. So when you add all those percentages up, it should equal up to 20. Now, based on my past experience, this is 6. Based on my past experience, I have found that I think it was information technology, privacy and security, and legal and regulatory standards were my weak spots. So 3 out of 3, that's 50% of knowing of information. That's what I'm. Huh? Okay. So my nurse is calling for me. So try to do the mock exams first. And once you do the mock exams, then go and study, and then you compile and see where all your weak spots are, okay. I'm so sorry I have to abbreviate this video. I do have to go. My nurse has called me for dialysis, so I'm gonna be down for a good 4-5 hours. But anyway, I will keep y'all in mind. If you have any questions, please text me 281-723-4762 or email me thcod@hotmail.com. Y'all have a blessed and wonderful day. Bye-bye.